Friday, you guys. I get to work on this again. Yay. I'm gonna get me some, I cleaned this out a little bit, and I'm going to get me put some grease in here on both sides on these inner seals. And then I'm gonna put my, I'll put the ARB in here. I'll put the ARB in here and then check it, make sure everything's still good. And then button this bad boy up. Yay! Oh, and then days after, I still can't get this paint off. So wear gloves. If you can see, they're showing that groove. There's like a I don't know, it's like a, actually it's like a vent for the lube. It's in the side of the case. Let me see if I can get my light. It's hard to get my light just right for you guys, but there is a groove in the case here at the vent, and I've got my tube that I'm going to run away from this cap. I'm gonna try to bend it just a touch. You've got to be so careful with these, man. They break easy. Stinks. I don't want to take that apart and braze that. So I'm trying to be extremely careful. All right, but y'all don't have to worry about that yet until you guys do it. Okay, I figured I won't be able to. I'll pop the cap off because I'm going to use that so I can try to properly route this. You can see there's that vent at the top, and I'm right there kind of in the middle. Now what I'm going to do is just get that, I'm going to stabilize. I'm not going to be able to show you guys, but I'm going to support here, and then I'm going to bend this out. I'm going to get into that little groove on the side, and I am going to stay close to the housing all the way up. That's my intent. I'm going to give just a bit of a loop, come back, and come back out. That's what I'm going to try to do. I don't know if I can do it or not because I stink at this. All right, got mostly routed. Oh, did you hear it? There's a thump. That's a good sign. As you can see, that's basically how I'm routing it around. Do a loop here. Now, what I'm gonna do here, I can't find my little cutters, little pipe cutters. So I'm just gonna take a hacksaw, take it out about right here, clean that end up just a touch, and then I'll move it down in there just a bit, and then collapse that kind of back over so it's nice and neat. I'm trying to keep everything away about 3/16, 1/8 of an inch, something like that, around everything. So the ring gear is actually kind of easy to pry around, and pry it back here, just like hold something here. I use some pliers and be gentle. Preferably put something like heat shrink or something like that over on the stuff so it doesn't hold them too harsh. And then on the other side, pry, and then pry it up. That worked for me. All right, got no ring. And that actually is going to seat at the very bottom. And then you've got this guy. It's got to go on and off pretty easy, but it needs to get up in there just a bit. That's kind of what the hole is. So So I don't get too crazy, I'm going to leave that on there. But I need to grab some pliers and bend that around just a touch. This is where you're going to take your time. This is not where you want to mess up. So just kind of think about what you're trying to do. To be honest, you know you're coming this way. You're going to come down, and I want to flatten mine up just a touch. I'm going to see if I can get that other side started. See, right now is where if I'd move my port up just a touch more, it would make it a world of difference. Because I don't have good room to get this threaded like I want to. I'm telling you, it feels like it goes in, but it doesn't. Everything looks perfectly lined up. Finally got it to start. You just need to get that O-ring there flattened a little bit, and it should seal. Hopefully. Awesome. Okay. So you can see. Now I'm gonna on this part, I got a little more leverage on my hand. That being said, if I can get my cover on there, that's going to be good enough. I don't know if I can though. All right. It's still not clear, so we got to change it a little. Let's check the, make sure the cover will go on. Oh, you're in the way. There we go. Oops. Yeah, not even close. Perfect. I guess, I don't know. Let's make sure that cap doesn't continue to hit. All right, look at the clearance. I think that's good. You can see, get the right angle, you can see that like everything's kind of, the closest thing is maybe up there. I might bend that down just a touch. But other than that, I think it's not touching much. So yeah, I'm gonna bump that down. Up here is probably the closest area. There's probably about a 16th inch gap at the top. Kind of think I'll keep that. I think that will be okay. But I'll have to check whenever I do the next diff fluid change. Yippee! Sorry you missed some of this. I had dead batteries in the morning and had some stuff I had to do. But anyway, this is stuff you can. This is pretty easy stuff. Relative, I guess. Just change the ball joints. They're nice and tight. Went ahead and got that, just this side of the U-joint. I'll let the other one because I plan to replace these with chromoly shafts. So right now, this to me is just temporary. So I'm not worried about that U-joint. And man, took all of 20 tons to get those things moving and in. So they're tight. Got my new hubs, assemblies, brake, touching up paint. Don't have the fluid in there yet, but that will happen soon. Again, same on this side. So I'm getting pretty excited to have a Jeep again. Well, in running condition, I should say. But now I'm gonna try to get this POR 15 stuff, POR. Here it is. POR 15. I'm gonna try to get that stuff ready to go and get another. I put this on with the brush. It's okay, but it went on a little too thick, I think, and it seemed like it wasted a lot. So I'm going to try to just open up my H3LP gun, and hopefully I can get this to shoot out right. I don't really know what I ought to change the name of this channel, but I don't know what I'm doing. But again, I'm used to stuff that I've thinned out as maximum as I can, and then I go and I spray it because I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm gonna get some more of the paint stuff on here. I'm going to get some more underneath the frame where I can access it, and then I'm gonna get ready to install this axle. But it's probably gonna take 2 or 3 days for all that paints to dry up, get to where I can work with this stuff. So I'm basically gonna paint it, and that's gonna be the end of today. And I guess I'm not sure. I'll see there's something else I can do, but I don't really know what else I can do. I'd really like to get the axle in there before I even get the springs on, before I get the shocks on, before I get the control arms hooked back up. But again, I can do like a couple control arms during the weekday. Maybe get the springs on, that kind of stuff. Maybe I can actually have this stuff pretty close, and then maybe Friday I align it, doing a home method, and yeah, and then maybe that next weekend I can actually finish this guy. But I don't know. I mean, I've done got a lot of the stuff done that I was worried about. Oh, okay, I hadn't regeared before, so that was what I was worried about, and then it's not too bad. Anyway, said I'm probably gonna wait to torque those guys until I've got the wheels on the ground, got some weight from the vehicle. And that's all I can think to do right now, you guys. I'm getting excited though. All right, I'm gonna press in my extended bump stops. I got some new caps. The old ones are always covered in rust. I hope this is not too early, that I didn't just screw something up by doing this. This is the very easy way to do it. You might be able to do this with a clamp of some sort. I'd say that's got it. It's like went all the way in. I got another one to do, but you get the idea. Alright, the threads in here are stripped out, so I have got a kit. Fix the thread. Sometimes these are called like Gila coils and stuff, but I'm just gonna open it up to whatever they say to use. This is some kind of special tab. And it's hard to read, but basically it's just for their special little threads that you're going to kind of put in there. It should be good enough for this application. I'd get nervous about something like that if you've got a lot of torque you put on a bolt, but something like this, it should be fine, I think. But I'm not sure if that's the best solution. It's just the easiest, fastest solution I can think of right now. So.